Captain's Log Supplemental. I'm trying to clean up my subspace comms logs today during some downtime. I had some time between missions and figured it would be good to whittle down the 2,000 some odd unread subspace comms I have sitting in my inbox. Most of it's junk, notifications of change and staffing on other ships, upcoming motivational speaker events, optional meetings that have nothing to do with me but somehow I still get invited to. Those are pretty quick to go through, but I wish that people would stop replying all to fleet-wide communications. You don't need to send a reply to 14,000 recipients on that promotion notification. Jesus. That was 500 of the outstanding emails alone. I'm never going to get through all these.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Captain's Log Supplemental. My name is Rob. As always, I am joined by our producer, Mariah.
Hi there.
As well as my two friends and co-hosts, Stanford and Chris.
Hi.
Ahoy hoy.
But
For the uninitiated, ahoy hoy.
ahoy hoy is so funny. It's like the whitest dad thing you can do.
Wasn't that the first thing that Alexander Graham Bell responded with?
Just
ahoy hoy?
ahoy, not
Just
not
ahoy,
just
yeah.
not ahoy hoy. It was just ahoy
Like
because
the cookies?
ahoy is like a greeting that the Navy uses, and so Alexander
Yeah.
Graham Bell was like, "Well, if we're talking to people remotely, then obviously we'll want to emulate the Navy, so we should say ahoy instead of like talking normal, like a normal conversation." I
Hey.
believe instantaneously no one did that. Like, we're not fucking ahoying on the phone.
Remember how,
it's-
like, back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, everybody thought that, like, everything in space was going to be naval themed. And then in the 90s, early 2000s, and, like, also with Stargate, it all became like, oh no, the Air Force is clearly the people that are going to be running this. And then we just made a whole ass other, like, branch of the military to do it.
Space Force!
It's so funny because, like, there's actually, like, there is a genre difference between, like, Air Force, like, oeuvre in terms of spaceflight and naval
Mhm.
oeuvre, because, like, Navy is, like, big ships, like, broadsiding each other and shit, a la, like, Star Trek. But then, like, the Air Force style is, like, little ships and, like,
Yeah.
like fighters and shit, a la, like,
Starfighters.
Space Above and Beyond and
Pew-pew-pews.
Babylon 5 and shit like that. So there's actually, it's
Battlestar.
kind of interesting because they do have very different feels to them.
They do, yeah. Anyway, before we get too far into the banter, for the uninitiated, Captain's Log Supplemental is a Star Trek rewatch podcast. Each week we are moving ahead in chronological stardate order, and we have so far made it into season 3 of Strange New Worlds. And yeah, apologies for our regular listeners. I got real sick last week and could barely breathe anytime I had to laugh. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Stanford and Chris are funny motherfuckers. So
Aw.
apologies for
Aw.
having to push back a week.
So we
I am
were,
neither funny nor his friend.
God damn. So we
All
were,
right, I'll see myself out.
we were like, when a little peek behind the curtain, like, there are 2 days of the week where we will record a podcast, either on Wednesdays, which is like a weeknight, so we only have a couple hours, so we just record the podcast, or on Sundays, where we will usually like play a computer game for a couple hours and then record our podcast. Well, we weren't 100% sure on Sunday whether or not Rob was going to be good, but then, like, Chris and I were cracking a little bit of a joke about the game we were playing, which is RimWorld, because that game is always hilarious.
It is.
And so after the third time Rob could not breathe and was dying over the mic, we're like, he's probably not going to want to record tonight.
Yeah. It's a good time. I mean, anytime you can instantly get a colonist and have them immediately murdered by a cougar with Alzheimer's, it's just the best.
Oh, rip Agnes.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Poor
Rip
Agnes.
taken before her time.
Yeah, or that time Kate got hungry, so she went into the cave full of insects and
Yeah,
got
she's like,
mauled to death trying to eat some jelly.
Screw those simple meals. I need me some insect jelly fresh from the
Mhm.
source.
Fresh from
Yeah.
the source.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So yeah, if you like what you hear, please remember to like, subscribe, share us with your friends, family. It does help get news of the podcast out there.
Before we get into the actual episode, I will Saturday was the 4th, so I did want to ask how everyone's 4th was.
You did not die.
No, I didn't die.
Always
Well,
important.
Matthew also did not die.
I did not die. I had a cooling vest and I was drinking lots of water.
Oh, was it pretty hot there?
It was, well, we were up at my
Yeah, you were
dad's, so it
outside.
was
We were
only
outside.
like in the 80s, but like because of my quadriplegia, I do not regulate my body heat very well, and my dad does not possess air conditioning because his house is old and he doesn't believe in window units.
How
So
they fucking, I don't know. I just don't know.
so there was a concern that like if I overheat, I have to leave. Like, I can't just go cool off in the house real quick, right? Like, the house is also fucking deadly.
Right.
Or just jump in
Right.
the pool.
Yeah, I can't
It's
just jump in the
typical.
pool. So I got I bought this, like, we're calling it the Iron Man cooler because it's like it like fits on my chest because it's supposed to go on your back, but wheelchair, so that doesn't work. So, but I
Sure.
can turn it around. I put it on my chest. It's got a Peltier element in it. A Peltier circuit, so it'll like
Sure.
be cool,
Mm.
and then a little fan to whisk away the heat. That motherfucker worked a treat. So like that plus some bottles of
Nice.
water, and I only almost passed out once, so I was good to go.
I'm assuming it's battery powered. How long does it last?
It's got like a brick that's like the weight of 6 phones. It's huge, which doubles as a fucking charging brick. Like I don't know
Yeah, why not?
whose genius plan that was, but like it's because it's a DC. It's got like the DC 12 like plug for the actual fan, but it also has USB-C and USB-A. Well, 3 for charging it up and for charging phones and shit. And
I guess
I
it's a
had
good
that.
thing you weren't trying to wear it then.
I
Good
was
Lord.
wearing it for yeah, right. I was wearing it for, I guess, like, I don't know, what would you say, honey, like 3 hours?
Yeah, at
And-
least.
That battery didn't get below 25%, or didn't get
Nice.
below 75%. Like, I didn't lose more than 25% of the battery. So it yeah.
But I guess you also did not die.
I also did not die.
did not die.
Chris also
Yeah.
did not die. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have all my digits still, so
Yeah.
count that as
Yeah.
a win.
Yeah, we just had a few friends over and had some drinks, and there's like this higher point by like in the neighborhood over from our house, and so we went up there and watched all the freedom works going on. You know,
Woo, Merca.
America.
Ren doesn't care about the fireworks, does she?
She's actually not a fan.
Oh, she's not a fan,
Um,
yeah.
The thing that was bothering her more was the thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
On July
a
4th,
couple
like,
strikes pretty
we had a
close to us.
huge thunderstorm roll in, like,
Mhm.
between 9 and 9:30. Basically, just like a huge middle finger to all the fireworks shows, because that's like the exact window when fireworks are happening.
Yeah.
It was just like, fuck all of your planned municipal fireworks shows, baby.
Although, up in Wilkes-Barre, it is daylight. It is 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and you just hear booms.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. So I'm like, what are we doing? And Matthew's stepmother's just like, they just like to hear things
just-
go boom.
Yeah.
They
Like,
just explode
plus-
shit, yeah.
Plus, you got the fun like valley acoustics up there.
That is fun. Like, I'm
it
annoyed
was,
at how
they
fun
were
that
quite the
is.
booms. Yeah.
When it booms and then it booms again because it bounces off the valley, yeah, or off the
Mhm.
mountains around the valley, yeah.
Maybe that's why they do it. I don't know. But we actually I didn't see any fireworks.
Nope. By the time we watched The Perfect Movie on July 4th,
Oh, that's right. We did.
Independence Day.
Liam was
Yep.
Liam was
And
telling
it-
me about that. Yeah.
and then because Liam wanted to, the next day we watched Independence Day 2, and that is a
That is
fucking
not
terrible
it's
movie.
not the perfect movie.
It is
It's
really
really
bad.
bad.
It's
It is
so bad.
so goddamn bad. Like, objectively terrible. There's no
Yeah,
I
art
still haven't
to
watched
it.
it.
It's like, I cannot prepare you for how bad this movie is, Rob.
No.
It feels, and Mariah said it best, it feels like someone's making a parody of Independence Day.
It felt like they were making fun of it. Yeah. Like
Like
they
it-
were just doing all of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just running a checklist. Like, the fact that Bill Pullman gives a speech in that garage is so randomly thrown into the
Like,
middle
you're not
of this
doing
fucking
this right
movie.
now, are you?
While,
So
like, 6 people are listening to him. It's not even a big crowd. It's so fucking bizarre.
Do you guys remember when Starship Troopers, like the movie, came out?
Yes. Sure. I was too young to watch it.
The Snyders just let us watch whatever. Like I saw Titanic with them when I was way too young.
What's wrong with Titanic?
Titties.
Titties were not bad.
Yeah.
It was consensual. She wanted it.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, yeah. The point of me bringing it up is I remember Sean's dad being really mad because he liked the book a lot.
Yeah. And that movie is nothing like the book.
No, he's like, it's like this is a parody of Starship Troopers. It's like, yes, you are correct, sir. That is what that was.
And the funny thing, see, this is where we're getting into this fucking thing. Verhoeven never actually read the book, so it's not even that like.
Oh, that's even better.
Because the funny thing about the book is that there's no fascism in it. It's very military, but there's no actual fascism in the book.
I will tell you the only way to prepare you for how bad Independence Day Resurgence is the last line spoken by Data himself is, we're going to kick some alien butt.
Ass.
Sure.
Actually, he says
credits.
Ass. Yeah.
Ass. We're going to kick some alien ass. Credits. Done.
So they were setting up for a third.
Sure was.
Oh, good. Yeah, 100% they were. They were going to take the fight to the aliens this time. And it was like, like I said, there is nothing I can say to prepare you for how bad this fucking movie is. And like,
he's been through enough.
Don't like, I almost feel like you need to watch it. Like you need to sit down and watch it by yourself or with Kelsey, like in a serious setting, just so you could truly taste the bitter notes of how disappointed you're going to be. Like, don't make fun of it. Just enjoy it as art and understand how impossible that task is.
Is it better or worse than Rebel Moon?
Worse. 100% worse.
I'd rather watch Rebel Moon.
I would rather watch Rebel Moon twice.
That's impressive. Technically, we did watch Rebel Moon twice.
Technically, yeah.
Yes. Rebel Moon is that kind of bad that's entertaining in a way.
Yes, exactly.
Like this is right, and yeah, where Independence Day 2 is just cringy, just like ugh.
Oh god. So the last thing I wanted to bring up here. Speaking of bad, do either of you guys have the ad-free Paramount Plus, or are you?
I do.
Just slumming it with me. Okay. I don't. I hate the Ellison family, and I don't want to give them any more money than I have to. And Chrome recently stopped letting me use ad blocker, so I had to watch ads this week.
Switch to Firefox.
Is that
still works?
Is that in the middle of the episode they throw ads in?
Oh, it's all over the place. The ones at the beginning were the most egregious, though.
Do they break?
And I wanted to.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like I just wanted to run through a list of things that I saw ads for. All right. First up, UFC fights.
Okay.
Sure.
UFC fights. Because it's Paramount. I don't think they understand targeted advertising at Paramount is what I'm deciding, because like.
So even in the ad-free one, I do get one like Paramount Plus programming ad at the beginning that I can skip if I bother to click the button. So I also have gotten UFC ones because like it's what's hot at the moment.
Got that ad block, baby.
Yeah, so I had that. I had an ad for payday loans, which I didn't even realize were still a thing. I thought they were made illegal some time ago.
Oh,
Taking advantage of poor people is still a big business.
Well, especially poor black people.
877 Cash Now? Is that JG Wentworth?
That's a different kind of
That's if you have a structured settlement and you need
cash
now.
Oh, shit, that's right.
That's a very similar but technically different type of predating on poor people, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I saw one for health supplements. I don't even know what the supplement was trying to do.
Is it protein?
It didn't say.
Man, protein is so hot right now.
Protein is so hot right now.
I had a fucking ad in a podcast for protein soda.
You guys are talking about hot protein.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not selling that, Chris. I'm going to be honest. I heard one commercial that was like, having a hard time getting all your protein in and don't know how. Drink, and it was some type of milk, but like a special protein milk. I'm like, drink fucking milk. What are we doing here?
Oh, shit. Do you think we can make a lot of money off protein condoms
Absolutely.
and dental dams? Like, get fucking get your protein in while you're getting your meat. Like, hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
100%.
And you can make them like
So
like
last
flavored for
episode
like
of
those
Captain's
candy
Log,
necklaces.
because we're going into business, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bite a hole in the condom though, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Well, don't bite it. It's kind of like a powder you can lick off of it, I guess.
Oh my god.
What did you
like
think?
fun
What did you
dip.
think it was going to be edible? It's a condom. What the fuck?
No, you gotta make it like fun dip, man. You just keep dipping into the sugar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're licking it anyways. So what we need then is what
yeah,
we
well, then
need.
you call
then,
it fun dick, though, right?
Fun dick, yes. Oh my god. Oh, write that down. So what we really need is we don't even need a special condom then. All we need is a special container of protein powder that like you lick a little bit and then you dip and then you keep going. Like and it'll yeah, okay.
Man, this banter is off the rails.
It really is.
So yeah, anyway, the reason I brought it up was the absolute worst one I saw was an ad promoting how data centers are great. Actually, they're like, yeah, they're going to be a net positive on the power grid. They're not going to increase
How?
your energy bill.
How
They're going
could
to
that
decrease your
possibly
energy
happen?
bill.
How?
And they're not going to pollute your water. They're not even going to use any water.
They don't well
Are they cooling with magic?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Just be quiet, honey.
But
Yeah,
like how
yeah, that
though?
works.
How is it reducing the power? How's it reducing my power bill?
Well-
Because they're saying that like most data centers are being built up with like some sort of a power generation along with it, whether it be solar or nuclear or whatever. Like that's the whole reason they brought 3 Mile Island back online, was really to provide power for data centers nearby.
You know, my grandfather was like an engineer for 3 Mile Island.
You say was.
Well, he's dead now.
I was like, was he the one that caused the meltdown? That's why he's not anymore.
He was not. It was not his aspect. I don't
On
know
his
enough
watch.
about nuclear power, but like when it happened, my family was like genuinely concerned that there would be like a huge investigation and that he would be wrapped up in it. But then
Oh,
like,
geez.
I guess like whatever the investigation, like it ended up not being his thing that was broken about 3 Mile Island. So he was off the hook. Because my mom's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, this week's episode of Star Trek, maybe we should actually start the episode here. This week's episode of Star Trek was season 3, episode 5 of Strange New Worlds,
Sorry.
Bless you.
Through the Lens of Time. We open up with a junior medical officer's log, which is
My first note is
from
junior
Ensign
hot
Gamble.
medical officer's log.
I still really like this guy. I like the actor who plays him. He's doing
Yeah,
a good
he's
job.
he's a good guy.
Well, don't
Yeah.
get attached.
Corby is paying Chapel a visit to perform an experiment aboard Enterprise, or like with the Enterprise crew's help at least. I really enjoy the dynamics between Gamble and Mbenga. Like Mbenga really likes messing with him, and it's awesome. Corby is worried that the Enterprise crew are going to desecrate the ritual site, which
That's never happened before.
They're
No,
not.
it can-
He's not wrong.
yeah, but you know what? That's why they keep the ceremonial chainsaw around, right?
I guess, like, but then why doesn't he have a team of like trained anthropologists and stuff with him instead of just like him plus the military?
Because
You
his
mean the
girlfriend's
Peaceful
here,
Corps of
that's why.
Explorers?
Yeah, they're explorers,
Yeah, didn't he
Um,
explicitly say the military at one point in this episode?
I don't
probably.
remember.
So yeah, they're going to help him investigate this ancient ritual site from that the locals have graciously allowed them to come down and check out. Lon picks up Chapel in one of the hallways. Chapel asks how Spock is doing because apparently her and Lon have been having some fun times for the last few months.
I say it was more of a question of how is she doing, Spock? Like, how's that going?
Lon
the
is
question.
basically like, look, there's no complications in this relationship, just hot people having sex. Like, it's fine.
Yep. Battelle is also aboard for her monthly medical treatment.
For her badass jacket wearing.
Yeah, she's all dressed in civvies. Gamble has been granted permission to join the landing group for the experiment. And he very excitedly hugs Mbenga because apparently he's been begging to do this for at least the last 5 away missions down.
Oh boy, his first away mission. He's so excited.
Hey,
Nothing
you know
can
what?
go wrong.
He's totally not wearing a red shirt.
That's
unless
true.
I'm colorblind. So yeah, Chapel runs into Spock in the elevator. She's a little worried about Spock working with Corby on the dig. Also weirdly upset when he says that there have been like defenses put in place and he won't be joining them on the surface.
Safeguard, I believe, was the word that he used.
The safeguard. You're right, not defenses.
I feel like this scene was kind of unnecessary. It felt a little like, yeah, we get it. Like, it's okay. Keep going.
Yeah. It was kind of fun when Campbell walked in the elevator.
Yeah, once Campbell came in, it was great.
Awkward. Yeah. Beto is also back with his fun little drone journalism thing. He's recording the mission briefing, and the crew are clearly not happy about it. Well, Pelia is.
One of them is.
Oh man, Pelia is fucking hilarious the whole time.
Yeah,
like, she's so fucking funny.
Fun episode for her.
It was. So yeah,
she's
they're
like
down
flirting with him.
She's not really flirting with him. She obviously like she's excited to be on camera. Like that's a thing that she enjoys, which is funny because like that makes sense because she's been around so long that she remembers the like glamorous years of being on TV and shit, right?
Yeah. She remembers probably silent movies, right? Because she's a couple thousand years old.
She remembers Pythagoras, so yeah, I think she might remember silent movies.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So they make it down to the surface. There's this paramagnetic anomaly that has like this like air bubble hanging over what is either an altar or a pipe from Super Mario Brothers.
They are joined by the locals, who are the judgiest looking motherfuckers. Their eyes are so like, and I guess the makeup and the one guy's expression, but their expression is very much like, I can't believe you just did that, like constantly. That's what they look like they're thinking at all times.
I love Gamble's like, yeah, I hear you guys have like this amazing voice, and the dude just stares at him deadpan and refuses to speak.
To be fair, once he does talk, it's pretty crazy.
It is.
So
cool.
I do have a trivia note here.
Oh shit! When there's some trivia you can't miss, it's a fun fact with Chris.
So this landing site where they're meeting the aliens and Corby and whatnot. This is actually the Toronto area, specifically the Niagara Escarpment in that area.
I'm assuming that means it's near Niagara Falls.
Yes.
The word escarpment is really fun. I don't actually know what it means, but I see it all the time. It's like a rocky hill or some shit. That's what I would have called it.
Like a cliff that like hangs over, I believe is what it is.
Oh, interesting.
It's just a fun word. Quick,
we
have a producer.
Long cliff that forms as a result of faulting or erosion. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, Beto's laying it on real thick with Uhura. They were very fun together. I really like their pairing.
Yeah, they did fine. Yeah, he's hitting on Uhura hard, and she is here for it.
She is. Yeah, after they get their gear all set up, Enterprise hits the dig array with like a deflector beam laser thingy, and it reveals this huge hidden facade of an underground structure nearby.
Yes, the deflector beam does whatever the fuck you want it to do for the plot.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's impressive. My note is, well, that was easy.
Yeah, super easy. And then Chapel then asks Pike for a bigger landing. Or, does she do the Jaws thing? Does she say we're going to need a bigger landing? She says we're going to need a
bigger landing party. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Which, like, I get the Jaws reference, but the fact that they then just get one extra person makes me... Oh, no, they did get the other one, too.
Yeah, La'an and Spock.
Comes down. It was just like, okay, then we didn't need... Like, you could have at least had some other people outside or whatever.
You got to bring down the whole love triangle. Or love rectangle. Well, no, I guess it's still a triangle.
It's really two separate lines, Rob, because there's two separate relationships going on.
Well, like, Chapel's still clearly into Spock to some degree. And, like, we'll see more of it in TOS.
Sure.
Spock hits her because she gets hysterical.
Yep.
The 60s.
I learned a new word that I like to compete with the word hysterical.
What's that?
It's testerical.
Hysterical. I like that.
Chris, you make me hysterical.
Oh my God.
Your wife is right here, man. Oh yeah, I had my notes here. So I guess this is a double date now, and I was like, oh wait, triple date, Beto and Uhura.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, the temple looks very evil, like immediately. And I'm shocked nobody thought like, hey, this temple looks evil. Maybe we shouldn't go in there.
I feel like evil is like that's a cultural assumption, right? Although, are y'all aware of the like long-term like nuclear storage facility sign concept?
What?
Nuclear storage. Oh yes, yeah, I heard about this. I was watching a video.
Familiar.
I heard it weirdly recently,
Finland?
but basically, like
Sweden?
there are nuclear storage facilities. I think America has them, but other countries have them as well. Where there is like a sign that says, and is like a universal and like simple pictogram as possible, that like this is not a sacred site. There is only danger past here, because like the theory being that like nuclear waste will outlive our civilization by so many years that we need to have something that's very clear. That's like, stay the fuck away from here to people who no longer speak our language.
Sure.
And that's like, that's kind of cool. Like, that's just a cool thing that there's like, there exist people who had to think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool and horrifying and humbling all at the same time.
Sure,
absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, Corby and Chapel think that the locals might actually be descendants of a species that previously traveled between galaxies.
Ooh, what a wild leap.
Yeah. I mean,
we can't even get out of the galaxy. How do you know that?
There's a lot of that going on in this episode, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
every single fact about the aliens that made this temple is a leap of fucking faith.
yeah, but that's kind of Strange New Worlds in a nutshell, I feel like.
Yeah,
a lot of the problem solving kind of happens there. So yeah,
Israel's like, oh, this guy talks, because I guess the alien talked right there.
He did, yeah.
And his vocal cords make him sound like 3 different people talking at once. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's all like lyrical. It's cool.
Yeah.
Uhura translates the glyphs on the front door to "bleed on me and I'll open."
And the professional archaeologist is like, I'm gonna get my blood all over this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, the funny thing,
just stick your finger right in. Who knows what'll happen? It'll be fine.
Yeah. Like, Corby immediately pulls out the knife, and Chapel's like, no, what are you doing, you heathen? And then she walks up, and then, like, it's like a glucometer. It just kind of sticks her finger, and then she turns her finger over, and then she bleeds into this little, like, blood receptacle.
Which one of those things where it's like, really? You were just going to cut your fucking palm open for the alien and advanced technology temple? That's what you thought the correct solution was?
Right. Well, and like, they sort of know at this point that this alien species was messing around with quantum effects and trying to achieve immortality, right? I don't think that I would want to hand my DNA over to a machine related to the people that were doing that, because it just, I don't know, seems like a bad idea.
There's also this level of like, I'm not sure why you need to bleed for an alien that is this advanced in technology to get some of your DNA, because we don't even really need that now. Like, we can do that with a buccal swab, you know?
Right.
So I assume, like, by this magical quantum reality technology, we can just kind of like breathe on it and we'll be good to go.
Well, like, the funny thing is, we find out later that they can detect DNA
remotely. That's true.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
That's a good fucking point. I didn't even think of that.
So yeah, Alon notes that the crew can't send comms or teleport through the structure's walls. Because, we just got to up the stakes here a little bit.
Right. And we can tell right away as they go in the temple that it is an advanced alien technology area, because like there's like bottomless pits and no railings.
Yeah. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the temple from Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
One thing I did read when doing stuff on this episode, looking for trivia, is some comparisons to Tartarus in the way that it, shifts and changes. That was an interesting. I don't know if I quite go that far, but
I guess it's one of those things where it's like you said the TARDIS, like from Doctor Who.
Tartarus, like
Tartarus
from Greek mythology.
Got
the underworld.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, my knowledge of Greek mythology is Hades, but Tartarus was that one level. Yeah. I guess sure, but also like this has been done in a lot of different things, so it's hard to say that one thing is an inspiration for it, right?
Yeah.
Gamble immediately finds a bunch of dead bodies in the middle of the entrance hallway. Spock immediately has the brilliant idea of pulling out and reporting the danger to Pike, as per Starfleet regulations.
This whole discussion is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Corby, because he's kind of an idiot, it just immediately throws a temper tantrum.
He does too. Like a petulant little baby.
Yeah. Much like Jonathan Archer, one might say. And then, Chapel has to intervene.
Because she's also bad at making decisions.
She is. So they decide to just leave it up to the local host, who asks them to proceed. So the
local host, who is not part of like Starfleet. Like my issue with this discussion is like, I understand Corby is a civilian doing his civilian thing, but like we have protocols. Spock's like, we found dead people. There is now a change in the way our protocols act. Those protocols exist for a reason. It sounds like, based on my understanding of Star Trek, that those protocols were written in blood because some red shirts died from some shit.
Well, speaking of, immediately we find out why those protocols are in place.
Yeah, anyways, fucking Gamble's told to be careful, so he immediately holds it up to his face.
Yeah. He pulls this, so Chapel opens up a container and pulls out, this stone tablet with some writing on it. Neat. Gamble notices that underneath said tablet was this little glowing ball that he just picks up, and then it explodes and burns his eyes out of his eye sockets.
Melts his fucking eyes.
Yeah.
My next note is hook him up to the eyeball regrower 9000.
Really fucking handy, that thing, man. I gotta tell you what.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, they decide that Spock's idea was probably the correct one. They get Gamble back outside, teleport him back up to the med bay, and everybody else just kind of goes back in.
Yeah, they're like, hey, good luck, Gamble. Hope your eyeballs grow back okay.
So that was horrifying.
Inside.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And they don't even mention Gamble again.
Nope. No, he just kind of becomes a B-plot here.
He's instantly downgraded to B-plot, while the A-plot's like, that sucks anyways.
Yeah. Beto, I don't quite know how this is working. He's flying a drone around, right? And he manages to get into one of these adjacent chambers somehow. And he's showing the team some drone footage of the next room. And their host just starts saying evil over and over again and just tries to run out. But turns out that they can remotely detect DNA. And when his DNA doesn't match Chapel's, the door just disintegrates him with a laser beam.
So my question here, what's this range of, how close does Chapel have to be to the DNA Detecto 5000? Is it within a few yards?
However close the plot requires, I think is the answer.
Yeah. Maybe it's she passes through and then you have 30 seconds to get through. So
yeah.
It's funny because that works completely against all security protocols that I was taught about tailgating through a security checkpoint. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. You're supposed to maintain an order, an orderly whatever, right? That's what they tell you in an emergency.
Well, yeah, but even in yeah.
This is the point where we get to see Gamble back in sickbay with the eye regen goggles. Turns out they're not really working, though. And Becca, steps into the next room with Pike to talk about what's actually going on.
This scene here, Mbenga's, dialogue made me so fucking bad because it's just indicative of how much shitty writing this show gets away with. because he goes, "It's no secret that I'm fond of the boy." Great
Yeah.
dialogue. Excellent. Thank you. It's such good exposition, such good writing that they have to tell us that because they couldn't actually fucking show us that. Like, thank you, Mbenga. Now,
Well, I mean, they
now
kind of
to be
did,
fair,
though.
to
like
be
in
fair,
both
we're going to be
episodes.
told again later.
Yeah.
Like, but it's almost like they didn't like they do the thing where they like tell the audience the thing that they've already shown,
Yeah.
just in
Yeah.
case they didn't get it. Like, you don't need to. Like, I get it. He's had a couple nice scenes with him. It's fine. He's attached. Like, we don't gotta spell it out.
Hey, you know what? I bet you that Gamble's real fond of practical jokes and pineapples.
Whoa, those are two different characters, Rob. You can't conflate that shit.
So yeah, and Bega mentions to Pike that this appears to be some sort of a biological agent that's keeping the regenerator from actually rebuilding Gamble's eyes. But don't worry about it. He doesn't think it's contagious for some reason.
I mean, as long as your eyes don't blow up, what's the problem?
Yeah. Back down on the surface, they try putting Chapel's hand back into the little blood stabber thingy to see if it opens up the door again, but it seems like it's refusing her now. And I'm assuming the door is just mad because she brought friends. They decide that if they can't go out, they might as well go further in, which is a terrible idea and exactly what you should not be doing, but we're going to do it anyway.
Well, it's like, when you get lost in the forest, you just start wandering wherever you want.
Yeah,
definitely go deeper into the forest.
Yeah, remember in Jurassic Park where they were lost and so they kept going and then immediately found rescue and everything was fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, and all who wander are not lost.
Deep.
Fucking nerd.
Chapel decides to risk disintegration and jokes on us, though, the door opens up for the away team. So they get their D&D party marching order in place and recorded for the GM or DM and head through the door. But they get separated into pairs because now we're in D&D puzzle mode.
Yeah, I have so much trouble with this kind of shit because it's like, who would design a laboratory or a prison like this? This doesn't make any sense.
Quantum
this isn't
beings.
A video game.
I don't know, man. It's all right though. Uhura and Beto are in one empty room. Corby and Spock are back in the room with all the dead explorers, and then La'an and Chapel have this cool like spiral bookcase that's kind of spinning around in front of them. This is like the thing that the local said was evil, like immediately after seeing it.
Sure.
Up on Enterprise, Mbega notices that the regen device just like randomly started working and goes to get a new medical tricorder.
My note was you put his empty sockets away, Doc.
Yeah. After he's like given Gamble the once over with the new tricorder, apparently Gamble is brain dead now, which is kind of surprising because he's still talking to Mbega.
I've met a few brain dead people who could talk. Yeah.
I mean, you're the medical professional here,
Sure.
so.
There's a scarecrow who says there's quite a few people who do a great deal of talking without brains.
Back on the planet, Spiral Bookcase has some Chinese characters on it for some reason.
Yeah, and I guess like it's not too egregious, but like there is this level of like, are we doing an Ancient Aliens thing? Because like that's gross. And
I was kind of wondering if this,
racist.
like, I wonder if it's trying to tie back into that whole thing. I think it comes out in TNG, or is it Deep Space Nine, where they like find out that
The
like
progenitors.
yeah, like everything has been seeded by like
Yeah, no, so
any other
that's not.
species.
Nope, these are not those people.
They're not those people. Oh, okay.
Nope, because those people show back up in Discovery actually.
Oh, great.
Whoop!
So yeah, the Chinese characters read, "Here stands the beholder, center of eternal bridges."
Oh, it is D&D.
Yeah, that was a weird use of the word beholder because I heard it and I was like, beholder, what the fuck?
Yeah, this whole part of the episode is very D&D coded. Apparently the thing also has a life sign reading. Also, it's not really there. but it is here. Because this is evidence of quantum behavior at a macro level for the first time.
Whoa.
Also, this isn't how quantum physics works, but
Shut
okay.
the fuck up, Rob. Don't be weird.
So yeah, again, harking back to D&D, Corby and Spock immediately start looting the corpses like a good party does. They find some cool goggles that Spock immediately tries because, no one's worried about the cursed items.
Accident.
Yeah. He's like, oh, look, an alien device I don't know. I'm going to hold it up to my face just like fucking what's-his-face did.
Well, they did immediately forget about him, so maybe they just forgot entirely what happened.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so the goggles let you summon more of the explosive fun grenade orb thingies from the Well of Doom in the middle of the room.
Yeah, remember when I was talking about nuclear fallout or nuclear waste storage?
Yeah.
You know, we put big old locks and shit on that. These people are like, this is the most dangerous thing that could ever exist. We'll just keep it over here. Like, you just grab one on your way out. It'll be a nice souvenir. Take home to the kids.
Technically there is a lock. If you try to go out the door, you get disintegrated.
Why don't they just put a fucking cover on the grenade? Why don't they disintegrate the things in the grenades?
Because, they buried the whole temple, and the Enterprise is like, let's just dig this shit up and see what's inside.
They needed, well, you know what? Then how about if they buried the whole temple to keep people from going in there, maybe they shouldn't have the door just open for the first person that walks the fuck up.
Look, okay, sometimes you want to take tours of the interdimensional horrifying being prison, okay? You just got to do it sometimes.
You know what? Yeah. Fair enough. I would definitely go on that tour. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, so they the little ball thing floats up to Spock's face, and then he sees a little baby tremor or whatever those things are called.
Oh, a graboid. Yeah.
Yeah, it just roars at him, and he freaks out a little bit.
Looks like you broke into the wrong rec room.
Yeah. Back on Enterprise, they know that the locals won't let them send anybody else down because they don't want to show any preference to the Federation or some such bullshit. I don't really know what's going on here. They had a map up at one point where they had here's Federation space and here's Klingon space and here's this planet right in the middle of Federation space, but we don't want to piss off the Klingons, so we're not joining the Federation. So that was all the.
Did you see Tribble Prime was on there?
Yeah, I did. Funny. So yeah, Scotty surmises that the only reason Gamble's grenade... Scotty surmises that Gamble's grenade wasn't really a grenade. It only exploded because whatever was inside of it forced itself outside, which oddly enough is how a grenade also works. So
yeah,
I don't
but
really
the thing
understand
inside
the
isn't explosives. Yeah. It's horrifying interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
Somehow worse than a grenade.
Yeah. I do like that Pelia is scared, but the reason that she's scared is because the Vault is older than she is.
Yeah, she's she doesn't like being not the oldest.
Yeah.
And I like how Ortegas is my brother didn't sign up for this. And yeah, actually, yeah, he kind of did though.
He absolutely did. He volunteered even. Gamble wakes up in sickbay and notes M'Benga for the loss of his daughter, who he has never met.
My note here is Ensign Eyeless is such a dick now.
Yeah. Eyeless. Gamble is now a horror monster, turns out. It's all right, though. Batel walks in and starts doing Gorn growly noises and just attacks Gamble.
Hey, this, and I want to, I'm trying to play my cards pretty close to my chest on my opinion of this episode.
So fucking dumb.
This is really fucking stupid. Batel and her, genetic Gorn memory of the fucking evil interdimensional creature is very stupid.
No, it's Gorn instincts, man. It's fine.
Not only is the concept dumb, the fight was dumb. Why is she superhero posing?
The dialogue was also dumb because she says you. She actually knew this interdimensional being personally.
Yeah. My favorite part of this whole fight scene is as soon as they start throwing hands, red alert just goes off. I don't know how. Did M'Benga have a panic button? Wasn't he on the ground unconscious?
I was also curious about that, if I'm honest.
I was too distracted by how staggeringly stupid this was. I didn't even notice.
Now,
Yeah.
as stupid as this fight scene was and this whole sequence, there is nothing about it. Like it is not as stupid as the dumbest thing as this episode, which is the sheer incompetence of Enterprise security.
Poor Beardy.
They're so fucking incompetent in every goddamn. These like two fucking like thick-necked, like beefy dudes with phasers come
they
running
look like
in.
they work for security.
Yeah, and they immediately don't shoot him. They run out the hallway, and then we get like a commercial break. We come back from the commercial break, and the one security guy's a hostage now. Like we don't even see how
The other
badly
one's
he managed
dead.
to fuck that up.
Yeah, the
Like,
other guy's dead on the floor.
they're so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Mbenga like finds them. Gamble's just kind of like got the gun to the guy's neck still. And tries to talk him down, I guess. Because I don't know why he thinks that this is a recoverable situation.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
At the point that he had no brain, Mbenga, maybe we should have figured that out, that this guy's probably not coming back, huh?
Yeah. Back down in the Vault of Doom, Beto is appropriately freaked out at the situation, and Uhura tries to calm him down a little bit. They notice that the other 4 party members are all visible on Beto's drone cam at the same time, like despite them being in what they think are separate chambers. And they realize that they're all actually in the same place, just different phases of existence. They say different dimensions, and I just want to point out that that's not how dimensions work.
Oh, no, that's just the word they were using for different rooms. They just used the word dimension instead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like they are phasing between these multiple magic dimension thingies. And while they were doing so, the aliens, when they created this whole quantum jumping, also brought some unwelcome hitchhikers back in the form of those little tiny graboid parasite thingies. And their temple is really just an interdimensional escape room. I mean prison. They now have to figure out how to leave.
My note is, it's like a co-op puzzle game. And then my next note was, but like the easiest one ever.
Yeah. So they all realize that they just have to put all of the treasures that they found along the way into the pedestal in the center. And then everybody winds up back in the same place again.
Was this temple designed by crows? That is exactly what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So unfortunately for them, though, they still can't get out the door. Batel and Pike have a chat back in his room. Mbenga sedated Batel, and for some odd reason, security just let Pike take her, despite the fact that she just tried assaulting a nurse. They realized that apparently the Gorn inside Batel recognized this ancient evil, formerly known as Ensign Gamble, and just saw red. That's why she lost it.
My note is, that's silly.
Back on the surface, Spock surmises that they just need to walk over air to get to the door because
the Penitent's
oh god, how did they explain this? Because of the quantum situation.
Yeah,
at some point they had walked over to the door and unlocked it, so now they just have to go do that.
Yeah, it's like the past and the future exist at the same time, so therefore we can walk on the bridge that's not there.
Yeah,
it doesn't actually make any sense.
Yeah, and but also let me tell you,
the fact that it doesn't make any sense is neither here nor there. The fact that the only way to test the theory is to just take a step of faith is stupid, because your explanation doesn't mean that she can't just reach down and touch it and see if
right.
It's there.
What? Stick the foot out. You're testing the waters, man.
Shoot it with a phaser. See what happens.
Throw one of your shiny treasures on it.
Yeah. Throw one of the golden orbs on it and see what happens.
Throw a handful of sand, like after the penitent passed in Indiana Jones.
Throw Corby. I don't like him.
Damn. Is it because he's Irish?
No.
Whoa.
It's because he's petulant.
This isn't TNG. Come on.
Oh god. So yeah, Gamble is now inside of a cell because Mbega decided to put him in a cell instead of in the sick bay.
Once again, Enterprise security is truly the most incompetent of people. Like, they're so fucking bad at their jobs.
Yeah, he lures the guard over to the cell by talking about his mom being sick and how he's not there to help her, which, good play, I guess. I don't know.
Sure, fuck it works.
Yeah. So yeah,
you know what doesn't work?
Then,
The
face
force
shields. So the shield can't keep in a monster that can operate in any phase, so he just like sticks his phased hand through and cracks the guard's neck immediately, and then walks through the rest of it through the phase because he's phasing through the phase.
It's hottie strutting off with that gun.
Yeah.
You can't call him hottie when he has no eyes. I'm sorry.
I was looking at him from behind where you couldn't see how bad his eyes are.
Fair.
Chapel has to yell at Corby to leave the ancient relic alone because, again, Corby is a giant man-child, and I do not like him. Lon and Chapel hold hands and then step out into the empty air and frolic to the door, and everybody else follows them. Even at the door, Corby still wants to go back. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, he's not a smart person.
No.
But it's relics.
Gamble goes down to visit engineering with his new superpowers and take over the ship. Mbega shows up and offers himself up as a new vessel, but the life form just prepares to kill Joseph instead. Fortunately, Pelias shoots Gamble in the back with a stun shot. Apparently, it doesn't kill the entity, it just kind of like forces it up into the air. And Scotty traps him in one of the orb grenades, tosses it up into the air, and then stores it in the transporter buffer.
What?
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Wait. Holy shit. Keeping something in the transport buffer so you can deal with it later? That's fucking clever. That's really clever. They should do that more often. I hate this show.
Yeah, so it turns out Gamble was really dead all along. This little parasite guy was just kind of using him as a joyride.
Don't worry, we are told again that he was fond of the boy.
Yeah. And then the most Boy Scout member of Starfleet muses that, good and evil are just relative, really, which is not something Pike should ever say.
Yeah. Although, so I was originally mad at Pelia's response where she's like, there is evil in the universe.
Oh, me too.
I was like, bitch, shut the fuck. That's such a stupid message for starters. But then I realized that she was doing that to play it up for the camera. And I was like, shit, that's funny. Never mind. That's a good joke.
Yeah. She even asks Beto, like, hey, you want me to do that again for the drone?
So fucking good.
She needed to get in her fortune teller costume to really, punch it home.
Oh my god, that would have been funny. So yeah, the episode ends with Mbenga calling Gamble's parents to let them know about his passing, and then behind him we see the computer screen flicker right as he turns away. So the evil's in the transport buffer.
I give it a 90% chance that this never comes back. We never see this again in this show.
Well, I know at least we didn't up to the point I watched, so.
We didn't this season.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it comes back because I was doing research for the episode, and I'm pretty sure there's a whole other episode dedicated to this.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Must have been even stupider.
Yeah. Yeah, and I knew that they became a thing because they even got a name, the Vesda. So we'll see what happens, guys. So on a scale of 1 to 5, where 0 is threshold, what are you guys giving this one?
It was bad. It's a 1.
Ooh.
It was dumb. The whole thing was dumb. Everything was dumb. So I feel like Star Trek is a lot of times it's either, it's looking at moral problems or whatever, or sometimes it's just a fun space adventure. There's some space adventure episodes. This just sucked.
All All right, Stanford.
I also gave it a 1, and I want to vary things up by saying that this wasn't just dumb, it was also stupid. Like, it wasn't good. Like, it wasn't
Plot,
the story.
bad. Writing, bad.
The plot was
Acting,
boring.
bad.
The dialogue was awful. And like, it's completely, I don't know, it's stupid. It doesn't bring up interesting conundrums. It doesn't do anything. It's just worthless. It's just a shit episode.
That was my takeaway. Like, it didn't do anything.
Like, we learn nothing about anybody that matters. Like, we know Batel's got Gorn in her. That's the whole fucking thing. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah. Like, Pelia's 2 lines were probably the best lines of the entire episode.
100%.
Like, she was like the standout character for me just because of 2 lines of dialogue, which is amazing.
And like, little things too. Like, I understand that they are actors on a show and that Ensign Sexy did not actually lose his eyeballs. But like, there were definitely camera angles where he's there and I could see his eyeballs.
Yeah.
And like, that's not a hard thing to CGI over. They removed fucking Superman's beard in the one fucking movie. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, God. There are certain words that just get used a lot in science. And like, I understand the concept of like technobabble and Star Trek. It's like particularly egregious though anytime the word quantum gets thrown around a lot. And like, when you're going to base an entire episode off of like quantum mechanics, you should at least have a basic understanding of how it works. And they just didn't.
Yeah, it ain't no Ant-Man Quantumania.
No. So yeah, I gave this one a 2. I'm not going to go all the way down to a 1, but it was real bad.
I was originally at a 2 because I wanted to be nice, and then Chris is like 1. I'm like, oh, thank fuck, I can be honest. This is my 3rd 1 in a row for this show. It's not doing well this season.
It's on a tough streak. Yeah.
IMDb gave it a 3.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Almost a 4.
Insane.
That is insane. All right. We're going to take a little break here, and we're going to come back and talk about the one thing that I did like from this episode this week.
Oh, Pelia?
No.
Oh.
Aside from Pelia. All right, so for this week's deep dive, I am going to talk about some, like a particular trope that I enjoy.
Yeah, right.
Just cracking cold ones over here.
Trying to time that.
Have fun editing that, Stanford.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tonight's episode, we had this ancient civilization that accidentally brought the Vesda parasites back into our dimension. Using experiments with immortality. They open up a door, and our tiny, teethy little parasite friends walk right through. Humanity goes out and makes contact with something it really shouldn't, and then they have to deal with the aftermath. This is like probably one of my favorite science fiction tropes. I really like this stuff a lot. I don't know why, but I really, really do. So I wanted to go through some of my favorite examples of where this showed up in fiction and other places.
I guess like I'm having a little bit of trouble tracking what the actual trope you're talking about. Can you just give me like a 7-word sentence?
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi version of Pandora's box.
Okay, great, perfect, thank you. That's all I needed. Like, I was just having trouble tracking what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. One of my like older favorites that I'm a little sad to report Kelsey is not enjoying right now. Is The Mist, one of Stephen King's novels.
Oh man, I've seen the movie, which apparently I have not read this because it's a short story, right?
It's a novella.
I have not read that, but apparently Stephen King was mad that the movie did the ending so much better than he did.
Yes, he was. They also did pretty much the rest of the book better than him, which Kelsey is discovering right now. I think that I remember the book more for remembering the movie, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And yeah, she's having a hard time getting through it. But anyway, in the Mist, the United States military has this Project Arrowhead that it's currently processing through. They accidentally tear a gateway open to what King refers to as Todash space. It's kind of like his glue that kind of ties a lot of his different worlds together. In this one, it's an alternate dimension that features like not just in this one, but a number of other King's works, where there's just like everything that comes out of it is pretty much a literal nightmare. There's these things called ptero buzzards that are like pterosaurs mixed with buzzards, long beaks. They tear flesh apart. There are scorpion flies that cause fatal inflammation with stings, and these like dog-sized spiders that Mariah would really like, called Grey Widows.
Oh yeah.
There's also like these giant behemoth things that, much like one of the later entries here, kind of slough off one of the tiny monsters slough off the big monster. And
so the
really
interdimensional space that holds all of Stephen King's works together is Australia? Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Space Australia. Next up, Hawkins National Laboratory from Stranger Things.
Sure.
So again, allegedly part of the U.S. Department of Energy, Dr. Martin Brenner experimented on psychically gifted children and used one, later named 11, to communicate with an interdimensional monster, thus opening up a gate to the Upside Down.
I am watching Stranger Things with Liam right now again. Like, I'm watching it again because Liam's going through it for the first time. And every time I'm like, I understand you're experimenting on psychically gifted children. Why do you have to treat them like an asshole? Like,
yeah,
just be nice to the kids and you won't have any fucking problems, man.
No, they're not real people. They're experiments.
Like, I feel like every supervillain just fails to be like a dude. Like, just
like,
be
I feel
a
like,
dude.
So like that's like the one like nice doctor guy. Like, why isn't everybody like him? He was so nice.
Oh, Paul Reiser? Yeah, Paul Reiser's character. Yeah.
See,
which is funny because like it's such an 80s movie that like when Paul Reiser showed up, my first gut was like, oh, he's a bad guy because Paul Reiser. Like he's gonna toe the corporate line. But then it turns out he's just like a totally nice dude.
Yeah. If he was in charge of the whole thing, everything would have been okay. No problems ever.
Third example I have for you guys. I don't know if either of you have watched this, but it's a fantastic movie. Event Horizon.
Sure.
Yeah. I've seen it like a dozen times. I fucking love that movie.
It's great.
That movie fucked me up.
It's such a good movie.
It's one of the few horror movies that Mariah's actually seen, which is
I didn't know it was going to be a horror movie until it happened.
Did you see the trailer? Good Lord.
And then I thought, who's coming up with this shit? Who's coming up with a spaceship that goes to hell?
Mostly Clive Barker.
Oh my God.
Well, like my favorite part about this is, right, so Event Horizon. They're testing out this like faster than light travel for the first time. Turns out faster than light travel involves traveling through hell. Not like, convenient.
They're like, yeah, we found a way to travel through another dimension. Oh, that's cool. That dimension is hell. Like literal hell.
Yeah. Like I've always had this headcanon that this is either the prequel to Doom or Warhammer 40K, because like that's basically how their stuff works too.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. The warp. Yeah.
I have heard the Doom thought before, yeah.
Yeah. This movie, I don't know if you guys remember, also stars Jason Isaacs, the guy who plays Lorca.
Yeah.
Like he's in this movie.
I don't know that it stars Sam Neill's the main dude, right?
Sam Neill's the main one, yeah.
I forgot Lorca was in this. Is William H. Macy in this movie too? Maybe not.
No.
But yeah, Sam Neill's the main dude.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah. Great movie.
It's a good movie. Not okay. Let's be clear. It is what it is. Like I'm not gonna say it's like some sort of cinematic history kind of movie, but like it kept itself grounded with a fucking outrageous premise in a way that really worked well.
Yeah, they did a great job. The acting in it was awesome.
Yeah, Sam Neill turns out has somewhat of a range.
Yeah. Number 4, Cloverfield. So,
yeah.
I know you guys probably watched, like, I think I saw the original in theaters with you and Verb Stanford.
I believe so.
Have either of
That's
you
where we
watched
almost started
either
that
10...
fight. Oh no, that was James Bond.
Wait, no, that was... I don't remember.
It was James Bond.
Anyway, have either of you watched either 10 Cloverfield Lane or Cloverfield Paradox?
Nope.
I have not seen Paradox. I did see 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Okay. Paradox is really cool, and that's kind of where this centers for me. So, I guess I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but the whole concept is that like a crew of astronauts from a whole bunch of different countries are working together to build this like massive particle accelerator that is supposed to solve some global energy crisis. They fire the thing up, and immediately things go sideways. Some crew members just like lose limbs as they phase through the space station.
Fuck yeah.
There's like a crew member that just shows up that wasn't there before. And the Earth is also in the entirely wrong place in the orbit that it's supposed to be from when they started the experiment. So pretty cool. Very awesome story. It's got the Irish guy from The Office in it, who also turns out has some good range to him.
Yeah, you see him pop up in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. He always
I don't know
does a
the
great
Irish
job.
guy from The Office.
Or not The Office, IT Crowd.
IT Crowd?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I know
right.
who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
He's
Yeah.
been in a few things.
I was gonna say the Irish guy from Office. Who the fuck are you
I
talking
know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I heard The Office, but I knew you meant IT
Yeah,
Crowd.
so you bought the same kind of
Kind of
cheese.
cheese.
And you made an
An
8-minute story out of
story
it.
out of it.
Number 5, a game that I would like to think we all enjoyed quite some. Abiotic Factor. So
yeah.
like you're a scientist at the Gate Cascade Research Facility. Gate being short, of course, for the Garrick Advanced Technology Enterprises.
Sure.
I didn't even know that acronym was for. I just assumed it was something more scientific than that.
It's
the Gate
basically-
staff.
It's basically Half-Life, but like as a survival crafting.
Yeah, but like all the dimensional portals you open up have a whole bunch of monsters coming through, and it's fun.
Yeah,
good
like in Half-Life.
Well, yeah, I guess that happens in Half-Life too.
There's like
Yeah.
that's the whole game, man. Like
It is the whole thing. And then the last example I have is actually a podcast I've been listening to lately called Derelict. Holy shit. You guys should really listen to this podcast. It is incredible. And the sound design is probably the best I have ever heard.
Is it like a telling a story podcast or what?
Yes, it is absolutely. It is a narrative podcast. The first season is kind of a prequel to what it's called Fathom, but it's like the prequel to Derelict. I think if you just look up the Derelict podcast, it's all in the same feed. It's about this team of scientists down at like the ocean floor. They've discovered this giant door that nobody knows how to open, but it's slowly making people near it go crazy.
all right, I downloaded
And-
the whole podcast.
It is amazing. It's
What's
so
it called?
good.
Derelict?
Derelict.
I
Absolutely give it a listen.
like if I had like my like fantasy job, we would make a podcast like this.
It's
Ooh,
so
that'd be
good.
fun.
Oh, don't say that, Chris.
All right. And that is my tour through Sci-Fi Pandora box.
Oh
fantasy.
man, there's so many.
There are so many. These are probably my favorites, though. All right. Well, we are going to take a little break here, and we'll be back for some potpourri.
Welcome back. So, to kind of reveal my general lack of interest in professional sports, apparently there's like a soccer thing going on right now. It is the World Cup. So that's cool. I've been enjoying watching like content of Europeans experiencing America during some of the hottest weeks that we've ever had.
And ranch dressing.
And learning that, no, in fact, England does not have the hottest summers, and somehow saying that makes you even more racist than I can possibly imagine. And also ranch dressing. But thinking about this episode, and the concept of sports, because I don't think soccer works this way. I thought it might be fun to do a bit of a bracket. I don't think soccer doesn't do brackets, right? That's not how they roll.
Well,
I mean,
sort of.
the entire World Cup is based off of a bracket system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then,
He doesn't know about sports, so
This
Especially
is
when
a
they get to the
World
knockout
Cup.
round.
Yeah.
This is a knockout bracket, just like the World Cup.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this bracket and find out what is the worst trait to have if you want to survive being on an away team.
Okay.
So the worst trait wins.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 traits. Okay, we're gonna whittle them down to 1. All right.
Yep.
All right. First matchup.
Did you see these?
What?
Did you seed these like 1 to 16?
Oh boy, that sounds like a sports thing I don't understand. So I might need you to explain that. Maybe this will help. I randomly put them in there, and then
All right, so
if
know
there
then.
were 2 that were too similar, I switched them out for other ones.
Fair enough. Okay, continue.
Fucking seeding that. Like, is that the number you use to generate a different Minecraft world, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. All right,
sure.
first matchup. Which of the and the general question is, if you have one of these traits, which one is more likely to get you killed on an away mission?
Okay.
Okay.
I will tie break between the two of you, but you two are deciding. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First one: your wife is pregnant versus you've got a fun nickname like Skippy.
Oh,
pregnant wife for sure. This is easy.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you have somebody waiting for you at home, you will die.
Okay.
Jesus, Star Trek.
Next one. You're like really good looking versus you're engaged, maybe going to be wed soon.
Yeah, I think this goes back to the pregnant wife, you know.
Sorry.
Plus,
My,
everybody is super fucking hot, especially on the newer shows, so...
Hold on. We got technical. Rob, I don't think can hear y'all. I think
I
it's...
can't hear anything.
You can't
must
hear
have
me
just cut
talking?
out.
Robertson, no. Is this your phone? Is it his
Okay.
phone?
I think I'm okay.
You good now?
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I think I'm good. Yep, I can
Okay.
hear you guys
Oh,
now.
there we go.
All right.
Okay.
So did you hear the matchup?
No.
Sexy, like you're a good looking person, versus you're engaged.
Oh, engaged for sure.
Yeah,
The sexy ones they keep around for at least a couple episodes.
Sure.
Bring-
Okay.
boost up the ratings.
Everybody's sexy on the newer Star Trek, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, next matchup. This is your first away mission that you're really excited
Oh, boy.
about. Versus you're like a complainer. Like you do a lot of complaining.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's the first one. Because like we've seen this in Strange New Worlds. You got Porn Stash Kirk as the complainer versus, hey, Gamble, here you go.
Solid point. You know, man, in Star Trek, yes, I think it's first away mission.
Yeah.
This is an in Star Trek kind of thing.
Yeah, so if we're talking more classic sci-fis, yeah, maybe the complainer. He usually gets killed, but
In a movie, the complainer gets killed pretty early. But in Star Trek, it's usually a little different. I agree. All right, next matchup. You're the civilian guest expert. So, like,
Corby.
you were introduced to this, like Corby, yep. But not even necessarily with that like longer storyline involved. Like you're just like the dude who showed up. Versus you're the guy who's carrying the important thing.
Oh, important thing guy is gonna die.
Yeah.
Like the
I don't
civilians
like either odds, to
usually...
be honest, but yeah, important thing usually killed by the important thing.
See, I feel like the civilians they never really kill off the civilians a whole lot in Star Trek, if we're being honest. It's usually the dude carrying something important.
All right, carrying the important device. On the other side of the bracket, we have this is your first episode. So not necessarily like a civilian guest, but it is the first time we've met you.
Yeah.
Or you're just kind of ugly.
Oh,
like you're just not a good looking person.
Oh.
You know, honestly, I feel like I got to go with it's your first episode.
Yeah, I lean that way as well.
All right.
Because, like, you know, how many times do they introduce a character just so they can get killed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. you belong to an alien species we've never met before versus you just recently got promoted, maybe even this morning.
A promotion.
Ooh.
It happened in this series.
Yeah, man. He was also kind of annoying, so he was double. He was. Yeah, it's promotion. Yeah.
Okay. All right, next matchup. This is your last away mission before retirement.
Mm.
Or your actor has like a contract dispute.
Oof, man.
Oh.
Contract dispute. That's a surefire way to get killed.
See, I don't know, man.
Remember, Crusher didn't die from that.
She did disappear, though.
And that's what I'm saying. You have to die.
Yeah.
It has to be an on-screen death. Well, not on-screen necessarily.
Or
but
no, what was the first one again?
Your last away mission before you retire.
Get too old for this shit.
Ooh, contract disputes, though. Wait, why did Tasha Yar's actress leave?
A contract dispute? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm okay with contract dispute.
Yeah, I think I still lean that way.
All right. Last of the initial matchups. You're from another ship, or you're pregnant.
Wait, I didn't get the second one. It just cut out. My Discord's being weird again.
You're pregnant.
All right, I didn't get that one that time either. I can hear you talking.
You're pregnant.
You're pregnant.
Okay. I would. What was the first one again?
You're from another ship.
From another ship. I would say from another ship. I feel like they don't. Like maybe like a kill during childbirth situation, but I don't know if that happens too much in Star Trek. I would lean from another ship.
Did you like get? Oh, Rob, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I would also say from another ship.
Okay. All right, round 2. All right, this will go faster now that we got less. All right, your wife is pregnant versus you're engaged.
Oh Jesus! This is like a,
Oh,
these are very similar plot lines here.
I think engaged.
Yeah, probably engaged.
They're not big on like destroying families. Well, destroying families with offspring.
Yeah, I'd probably lean engaged. Although, man, pregnant wife, that's a real easy dip into Sympathyville for the writers.
It is.
I think I'm going to disagree. I think I'm going to go pregnant.
Ooh,
that's our first disagreement.
First tiebreaker, then, Stanford.
Oh fuck. I'm also going to say wife pregnant, probably.
Okay.
I think I agree that like the sympathy, it's one of those things where it's like an engagement may come up kind of idly, like Spock was engaged, right? Like, and we knew that. Mm-hmm. But as soon as they drop that, oh yeah, we're expecting our first kid knowledge, you're like, shit, like this dude's dead.
Oh, wait. Engagement also happened in this series because Pike was officiating the ceremony and it got interrupted.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying engaged doesn't kill people. But I'm saying I think wife pregnant is a little bit more likely.
Yeah.
All
right, next matchup. It's your first away mission that you're excited about, or you're carrying the important device.
First away mission.
Yeah, I still lead first away mission. That's a strong contender for number 1 seed, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You're a new character we just got introduced to. This is your first episode. Versus you were recently promoted, maybe even this morning.
First episode. Ooh. See, while the recently promoted did happen, I think the new character just happened so much. It's definitely a trope in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in, some random Starfleet officer. So
they're often played at the same time.
Well, yeah.
All right. We've got an actor contract dispute versus you're from another ship.
I'm going to have to go with from another ship.
Reasoning?
It happens a lot.
Yeah. Man.
Because like the whole thing is it's what's more likely,
Sure.
Like, there's
Sure.
been like a handful of contract disputes that have led to characters disappearing.
Well, it's
But,
not
like-
it's not a statistics game. It's saying like if the character does have this thing about them, how likely are they to die? So like
Sure.
it's a given that they have an actor contract dispute in this particular matchup.
But like even, yeah, they do kill off a lot of characters when they have contract disputes.
Yeah, I think I lean contract dispute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that what
going
also
to
killed,
amend
like,
mine.
Jadzia Dax? Didn't that
That's
what
who I
she
was
died
just
too?
thinking of,
yeah. So funny. All right, back to the other side. Your wife is pregnant, or this is your first away mission that you're like really excited about.
First
First
away
away
mission,
mission.
man. That's it. Yeah. That's
Goddamn.
honestly, I'm
It's just-
feeling that's my winner.
I see.
All
I think it might be first episode.
This is your first episode. We just met you versus actor contract dispute.
First episode.
First
Yeah.
episode.
Okay, so now we have this matchup where this is the final matchup. It's your first away mission and you're really excited about it, or this is your first episode we just met you on.
I gotta go with first episode we just met you on. Like it's just how it always rolls, man. Because like there are tons of times we've seen people go on their first away mission, and usually it's like the rookie cadets that are going to become ensigns, like Hoshi. You know, we saw her
Mhm.
first away mission.
Sure.
Oh,
But she
Horus,
wasn't really excited about it. She was
She was
actually
not.
very not excited about it.
That is true.
See, it's the extra dash of very excited about it that gives it the extra oomph for me. Because like that is purely in there
right.
to tell the audience this guy's gonna get fucked up.
This is the one that was directly inspired by today.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that one for me, to be honest. It's gotta be that one. Are you on the opposite side?
I am, which means that Stanford is
Tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker on the
Oh,
final
no,
entry.
I don't want to tie break the final entry.
All right, what about Mariah?
What are they?
It's your first away mission that you're really excited about. Sorry, it's your first away mission and you're really excited about it. Or this is the first time we've ever seen you on screen. Like we just met you this episode.
First time on screen.
Yeah, it's red shirts. It's the red shirts, man.
I understand. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's a bad answer. I'm just saying
Nice.
there's nothing
Okay.
because like sometimes new characters don't get killed. The guy who's always excited about his first away mission, 99% of the time gets murdered.
I feel like Ohora has been excited about like her first mission or something.
she was excited about her first
Her,
mission and she
Hoshi.
almost died on it.
Will Crusher. You know, like how many times have we seen cadets? You know,
Yeah, they ain't killing kids, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, not in this show. All right, cool. I did a sports.
you did.
Sure you did.
Nice. Oh man, we gotta get a wild card slot in. I don't know what that means really. All right, well, that'll do us for tonight. Thank you for listening. As we say at the top and bottom, you can give us, if you could give us a rate, give us a review, give us 5 stars. We're 5-star people. That would be much appreciated. You can send me an email, podcls3@gmail.com. You know, I'll respond. You can tell me how awesome my sports is. Otherwise, I guess that's really it. We love you all, and we will see you hopefully next week if no one dies. Woo! Bye-bye!
Thanks for listening to Captain's Log Supplemental. You can follow us on Twitter at PodCLS or send us hate mail at podcls3@gmail.com.